Mr. Chairman, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I convey my Prime Minister's sincere apologies for not being here today, as he is going back to his constituents to secure his mandate to be returned to the government in the national electoral process currently underway. As his special envoy to this important conference, I convey my people and country's profound condolences and sympathy to the families and friends of those victims of the Manchester terror attacks. Terrorism and its manifestations have disastrous effects on our livelihood, similar to natural disasters. Papua New Guinea condemns this atrocious act on innocent people and call on all states to be relentless in the fight against terrorism in every shape and form. Mr. Chairman, Papua New Guinea is a country with multitude of islands, large rivers, highlands, lowlands, coastlines. It is of course a challenge to develop and have platforms to reduce susceptibility from disasters across the vast and diverse territorial landscape, from the spectrum of potential disasters associated with them, and including, Chairman, disasters from tectonic plate movement, as the country is straddled across the Pacific Rim of Fire. To address that, the Disaster Management Act was enacted with the creation of the National Environment and Disaster Mitigation Authority with offices in every provincial capital. Over the years, Papua New Guinea had experienced, like many of you here today, its share of disasters, such as tsunami, flooding, volcanoes, hurricanes, sea level rise, salination, and many more. The lessons without preparedness and early warning from these disasters had provided hard and oftentimes sorrowful lessons to our people and placed severe and stressful effect on our national capacity to mitigate and rebuild. Papua New Guinea, from all these experiences at a national level, has developed a national framework for action in disaster reduction and disaster management. Mr. Chairman, we have legislation reviews currently underway, and once passed, we will be able to create a National Disaster Commission. Mr. Chairman, as a further response to the existing regional effort in disaster mitigation, management, and reconstruction, Pacific Island Forum leaders at the 47th Leaders Summit adopted the framework for resilient development in the Pacific as an integral approach to addressing climate change and disaster risk management. The leaders, further in adopting the framework, agreed for it to be fully elaborated and operationalized upon the entry into force of the Paris Agreement, having recognized its potential to support coordination and action on a spectrum of key efforts in climate change and disaster risk management in the area. The leaders also, whilst congratulating 8 member countries that signed and ratified the Paris Agreement, Papua New Guinea being one, encouraged those that have yet to expedite efforts to do so. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to join all those before me in thanking the government and the people of Mexico in hosting us in this beautiful Cancun municipality. Thank you.